Good morning. Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections. My blurb for the week, again, based on hands-on experience, dealing with difficult employees. I just see it, and what I hear, it's like it's a challenge of many and most leaders. And it's dreadful. Don't look forward to it. Yet it's inevitable that we got to deal with them. So at least at some point in time, they're a problematic employee, drains our energy, zaps morale, and it affects productivity. That's why leaders must know how to deal with difficult employees swiftly and effectively. Let's just talk about a couple of things as an example, all right? I don't know if we realize that the majority of time, what I'm hearing and actually seeing is it's almost 80%, the 80-20 rule. 80% aren't engaged today. Why is that? Are we just looking over the top of the reality? Why don't we have them engaged? I don't know. And that includes behaviors that are unacceptable. Bottom line is, difficult employees, they're simply bad news for any business owner or team. Creates a toxic work environment and leads to higher staff turnover, lower performance, poor customer relations, and it just goes on and on. I just want to give you some examples, and I want to close with one main thought today. So we miss expectations. Employee doesn't fulfill their responsibility. Poor performance at work. It can be due to simply lack of the ability to motivate or both. It can cause a result of simply poor communication, misalignment, lack of resources, or something else entirely. Employee is performing poorly in their role. Don't write them off as lazy. There may be a well-hidden reason behind the failure and their lack of motivation. Another scenario. Employee simply has a bad attitude. Employee behavior, it can affect the whole team, as it does. I see it all the time. If that problematic employee has a negative attitude, it creates this toxic environment, often but not always. A bad attitude at work is passive rather than directly confrontational. Maybe it's not too subtle, smirk or the eye roll or the showing up late or being inattentive at meetings. Or maybe it is less conscious. The hardworking employee who has become cynical and always sees the negative in every interaction or proposal. Bad attitude can be funny at first, but eventually it wears on everyone. Next scenario. Employee undermines authority. Absolutely see it all the time. When the employee undermines authority, simply disrupts the employee morale and productivity. It is as simple as that. Sometimes we don't realize it because we're so hung up into the hustle and bustle today. It can also make other employees doubt our leadership, all right, taking control. But not all employees who undermine authority do so with bad intentions. Sometimes employees undermine leaders because they have a perspective the manager can't see. They may be so passionate about their perspective that they miss seeing how their communication style is undermining others. Other cases, employees' disruptive behavior may be a deliberate attempt to undermine you. So what do I want to leave you with? My message and what I've shared today is when dealing with this problematic employee, it is essential to focus on specific behavior, not personal. Your role is not to judge them. Not only could that lead to unproductive conflict, but it's unlikely to resolve any behavior. The objective is to find a way to stop your unacceptable behavior. And you do it in a caring, kind, asking, helping way. That's my message. Take care, everyone.